Hello everybody, this is Josh or Decoy Production here doing a Hearthstone video. So I play this a lot. This is going to be my first video that's up. There was another video that was up, but the quality was pretty bad, so I decided to take it down. I play Hearthstone quite a bit, but not too much this season. So I'm going to be doing an arena run here, just a few games. I'm going to do a Druid.
You were right to awaken.
Alright, so we're going to do the Druid. Alright, Azure Drake or Defender of Argus. Both pretty good. But since we're using Druid, we're probably going to want the spell damage, and the card draw is really good too. Spell damage is really good in Druid. Next, Innervate or Leaf Order. I think Innervate is better because you can ramp up early turns and get a big play. Savage Roar is minions easily. Flame Juggler. I think we can. It's really good. These are both kind of decent, but I'd say the Valdir Raider definitely goes over Ice Rager. And a Druid, something that's a bit more tanky. Honestly, I can take that was pretty bad. Okay, we already have the Silent Knight for a Divine Shield 3-drop, and we don't have any 4-drops yet, and we have 3 5-drops, so we're gonna get MC. Always good. Druid of the Closet. Oh my god. This is awful here, but I think Ancient Shade is... Ancient Shade has too little health, and I really don't like it in Arena. Because it can die pretty easily, and then you have to take the 7 damage, so I'm actually just going to put it in here because 4 is better. Swipe is good. No, we already have a Druid of the Claw. Power of the Wild or Stormwind? I think Stormwind, because you move the land, it kind of sticks. Living Roots is a great Stormwind. These are 2 really close ones, but... I'd say our 3 drops are kind of low quality, and our 2 drops are really high quality. So we want to pick the 3 drop there. Gilbin stuff is pretty bad. I think Mark of the Wild is actually better than Soul of the Forest because this is almost going to always hit something unless I have like a completely empty board, and this might not do very much with a 1 or 2 minion board that you have. Ooh my god, these picks. I really don't want 2 Illuminators. I'm just gonna pick the Venture Co. or Frostwolf. I think Venture Co. just so much. We really want some late game up in here. Wow, alright. I'm gonna get that turn 1. Really good turn. Blade Master. We're not getting very many high picks. Get a 4-drop out of the village. Do we have any mechs? We have at least 1 mech. Oh, well, we'll just close that then. What? Did we not click close the first time? This might happen. It's alright. I think... Alright, so we have 1 there. What else do we have? Anything not have any correlation with this? Not really, but it's still a 3 mana 3/3. I'm still gonna here we go. I can actually work with 4 and last but not least, honestly, the best late game we're gonna get. So overall, this deck is pretty early game focused, with the 3 drops and the pretty good 4 drops, except for Ancient Shade is the exception here. So we're gonna play a game or 2 here. Hopefully, I think it's a pretty good arena. I'm gonna say we're gonna get like 6 or 7 wins. I'm not great with arena, not Trump or Crypt tier. The frame rate is low when we're trying to... So, if you're watching this and
Malfurion versus Anduin.
Just like the video.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
I don't play as much constructed unless I really have to get enough gold to play right now. So this is an amazing hand, especially against priests, because you can get rid of the Northshire clerics and have the flame juggler or any kind of weird, clunky 1 or 2 drops that he plays against 1 health. So we have a pretty good. Wow, that's confirmed, honestly. And then next turn we got the Ender Blade Master for turn 3 play. Look at that. My gamer tag battle.net, whatever it is.
Drag no stupid!
Yeah, I could definitely deal with this. This is good. We have a good early game start off. But if we did this, we would invite guys. We want something that can trade into this if we need to. I think I'm gonna do this trade just for the sake of him playing Powered Shield on it, maybe in a later turn. I wouldn't want that. And if you
Murder! Get in there and fight, maggot!
So what we could do is Flame Juggler, and then if that misses, then we could Hero Power into the Abusive Sergeant. Or if it hits, then we can just attack face. Or we could just use Stormwind Knight or play the Druid of the Flame, because then you'd have to double hit. So I think Druid of the Flame.
Bathe in flame.
And he could just attack into that. But then I could use.
You smell like a leper gnome!
And he's just gonna trade. The question here, we don't want to put both of these guys in there. I'd say we just play Azure Drake. Or play, yeah, I think Azure Drake is the only, like, decent. Spider Tank is good in this situation, actually. And then, the sooner we can get this Drumonger out, the better. It's definitely gonna be, like, the best.
Stand ready.
But he's already making a board for himself, and he's...
Do you like to play with fire?
I think, actually, Flame Juggler would be better now. Some of the lower health guys I can double up on. So, I could... Alright, here's the plan. I could either Spider Tank and Flame Juggler, or I could Stormwind Knight and Flame Juggler and just try to trade and do his stuff. I think we're gonna do
It's getting hot in here!
That's literally the worst possible thing we could have got. Alright, let's just at this point, Stormwind Knight is not really worth trading into the Heckler. He can just use that to trade with this, and then use that to trade with this, and then maybe we can Stormwind Knight Hero Power to get rid of some of his stuff.
You smell like a leper gnome!
Really good tempo with keep up his board. We could play this, taunt it up, and then, yeah, alright, that's what
Where shall I strike?
Double trading these two in, and then hitting me for 7. Then at that point, I'll be at 6, I think.
You gotta be kidding me!
Alright, this is not looking good for us because he has 7 attack. It doesn't look like we're gonna win this in any circumstance.
I enjoy raiding!
For the wild!
Job's done. I concede.
Because the tempo of any game with Abusive Sergeant is pretty much the same. didn't get most of our good mid-game stuff until he already had control of the board. So I feel like there wasn't too much we could have done in that situation to win or take back the board unless I had some kind of good board clear. Which, I don't think we have very much of. Do we have any board clear in here? The only removal we have is Living Roots, Wrath, spells. Spell-wise, we only have Living Roots, Wrath. And that's really... Oh, Swipe? Swipe would have been really good in that situation. Because we could have gotten rid of his Abusive Sergeant and his Heckler, and then maybe hero powered down his Pyromancer to kill that. And we would have regained tempo just from drawing this way. Because I don't have the deck trackers or the paint that other Hearthstone YouTubers and such have on the right side of the screen over here. I'm not entirely sure how to get that.
Malfurion versus Jaina!
I know what I can draw.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
I think... So we want to keep Spider Tank. The question is, since we already have a 3-drop, we're going to get rid of this. We don't want that. We want more early game stuff, so we're just going to keep the Spider Tank, and that's it. Perfect, perfect. That's a really, really good one. I think we can do some work with this.
My greetings.
I'm sorry.
I am ready.
He didn't have a 1-drop. Alright, so he's gonna kill that.
Oh!
He didn't play anything.
Wanna blow something up?
The tempo. And bomb.
Let the
bomb.
pain speak to me.
Alright, wow, we have a great one here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just a ring. We can stay in curve pretty much the whole game if we keep on drawing like this. Oh, he doesn't have anything on it, so unless he has like a fire blast or another flame cannon.
You want it? I want it.
Okay, that's great for us. We have 5 mana to do that, and... Wow, that was just like... Is that what I want to do? Do I want to wrath? I think I do just want to wrath it.
It's getting hot in here!
Because I can afford to play the Flame Juggler, because if he plays anything too threatening, I can just swipe it down. And that's useful. Alright. Turn 6 play. He has nothing up there. We have a pretty steady board. We have removal. There's not too much that can come out right now that really scares me. Can we get the Rattling? That's really sticky. Gonna have some trouble, hopefully, removing that. Along with the other minions that we have. He's still being minions on tempo, on curve. Come on, Ty guy. 007. Alright, so he's just healing. Nothing more. Is that worth swiping to keep up the tempo? No, it's not. Not at all. We can do this. Break. Oh man. Oh no. Good game. I was going to attack with the runts and then hero power to kill it, but since we drew that, we can just make an easier trade and get taunt and stat boost and everything like that. Because I didn't want to use the Tail Strider to trade with that, because that's really a better trade for him than for me, because that's 7 stats with the Tail Strider and only 6 with the heal bot.
Finally, a second chance.
Right, and more pinging. This guy just loves That could be at 1, then he pings it, we get 3 2/2s, and we have Pilot. We're not gonna play this because I don't wanna...
For the wild!
Oh yeah, right, I did the math wrong. You can't just ping it to kill it. He has to like double ping it or use a spell or something like that. Which is really good because I thought he was just gonna ping it and then flame strike. We're getting into the late game. At this point I can just bring back the tempo. But I have a lot of useless stuff in my hand like Innervate Coin and stuff. Nothing that's really gonna help me unless I really want to protect something. Like I might want to protect the Shredder.
I'll yield. Shall we put a kink in their plans?
That's not really a decent board for him. Is he gonna ping my... Okay.
For the king!
We're gonna... I still don't want to play the Gilbin yet because we have a decent board and I don't want to play in the Flame Strike. Come on, pull something off. Deathwing, where is it? Looks like Deathwing would be awful here for him. Because I would get like... I would get the 2-cost minion and then the 3 2/2s. I thought he was pinging the wobbling run, so I was like, why would you do that? Panic Drake. And, alright. That's good.
Do you need a
The
blessing?
swipe, oh my god, the swipe would have been a lot better. Anything with 6
It's
would be good.
getting hot in here! For the wild!
We finally popped that run, so now we have a lot more guys on the board.
You want it? I got it.
Conjures. You can't get something that good. I don't know if the last Ethereal Conjurer was in the last guy we played or not. I don't remember. I think it was this game. I wish I had the swipe still, because we only had 1 swipe and I used it. And it was good. It was a good play. But it would have been better the next turn. I was just trying to conserve my minions. And they're still pretty conserved. I mean, I have a lot of guys out. You know, it probably would have been better, now that I think of it, if I would have hero powered one of the 1/1s first, and then Flame Drake would have had a bigger chance of attack guys, so
Time runs out on me.
This is the weirdest board. He runs Mirror Image. And he didn't even get that from yeah, he got the echo from that. My question is, why is he trading with the 2/2 instead of the 4/2? I don't even know. I don't know.
Hello?
Wait, before we do anything else, I want to see what I get from it. Do I have any 1-man? I don't really have any 1-attack guys. But all these other guys are really bad. Well, this might actually do something in this case, specifically.
You might feel a little tingle.
Doomsday.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Oh my god!
For the wild! For the wild!
For the nose!
Alright, we pretty much do one. Unless he plays something really big, because we don't have that many big guys except for Jumlonger. And we already used Runts. Runts is like the MVP of this game. You have Grumbly, Wily.
You
Rat.
want
I've
it?
never actually played
I
don't
got
really use
it.
Runts. Because in Arena, it rarely comes up for me. Wait, is that the 3rd Ethereal Conjurer? What is this? Just play another one. Just play another one. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Actually, I probably would.
From the junkie!
Okay, 2 heal bots. 2 conjurers. This is weird. This is a really weird game.
Time for a change.
And then in case he comes over,
Bathe in flames.
do I want to play the Stalker at this point? No. I'll just keep it. I already have such a good board. There's not really any motivation to play the Stalker, other than the fact that it just has 2 more damage. That's however much I have. He's not playing anything that big. Please don't Flame Strike here. Because then he could Flame Strike and ping that. If he had Flame Strike, it would have been useful a long time ago. He's hovering over this card. But if that's the card that is Flame Strike...
Do you need a blessing?
Jeez. What is he doing?
Sometimes I
Cone of Cold? That would be kind of painful here, actually. Cone of Colding that. That would, wow. I called it. 2-5. Not good. There we go. That's what we needed.
for the wild.
We tried or didn't we? I think we did.
That is already attacked.
And then just in case, we don't want him to kill our big guy. When we play him, we want to actually get some kind of value out of him. And I also need to start thinking about finishing him off. Because I don't really have any other big guys left, and he might still have big guys. So I want to get rid of him before he plays those and regains tempo, which might actually happen at this point. Frost.
For the wild.
With our innervate slot. And that's going to be really useful once we're in this stage of the game. So, a little bit of backstory on how long I played this game. Since the beta. But I don't
does
play it
the
enough to actually hit legend or anything. I think the highest I've hit is like rank 5 or 4, 6 or 5. It was a long time ago, back when Face Hunter was a thing. I was with my friend and I felt really spin back into that grind the ranks. 10 to 6. Huh. Did he frostbolt that just to freeze it?
For the wild. I'll put it on your head.
The lights shine.
Yeah, let's just replay this guy. Yeah, we have 14, so we have lethal. But he can't actually trade anything with this. So unless he has damage in his hand, then we win. Damage or removal. Anything that can remove any one of my guys, but if he doesn't...
You call that a weapon?
He's gonna get rid of that, ideally. So we're still only...
You win this.
Alright, well, part 1, part 2, part 3, however long it takes. We're 1-1. That first loss was kind of disappointing. Seems like a pretty good deck to me. That last game was kind of drawn out, but that's because we don't have much stuff and I'm just trying to control the board. And it worked out pretty well. So I will see you guys in the next video.